Hey guys, what's up? For this review I'm going to do Whoopie Do s'mores, and part of that review is going to be of me making it to see how hard it is. Everything is in this box. I just have to add 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of oil, and 1/4 cup of water. It says the box includes chocolate cake mix, toasted cream filling, graham crumbs. Okay, so I've already preheated my oven to 350. I've already set parchment paper on my baking sheet. First step, mix. Place whoopie pie cake mix in bowl and break up any clumps with a fork. Add 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, and 1/4 cup of water. Mix thoroughly with a spoon. Cake mix. It is very clumpy, so I'm going to follow the instructions and break it up with a fork. Okay, well that looks pretty good. Add 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of oil, 4 tablespoons of water. Mix thoroughly with a spoon. Okay, there's not that much batter and is really thick. The next step is place rounded tablespoon of batter onto baking sheet about 2 inches apart and mix 12 cakes. I'm going to guesstimate that this is about a tablespoon. Alright, so this is how big I made them. The next step is bake at 350 for 10 to 12 minutes. I'm going to bake it for 5 and then I'll check it halfway through. So at this point the box tells me I'm halfway through, but I don't think that was the easy part. This next part could go potentially very wrong because it's easy to make batter and to scoop it out on a baking sheet. But how hard is it to fill it and then roll it? I'm not sure. It could be very easy. I could be making it sound a lot harder than it is, but we'll find out, and that's why I'm doing this review. I just took the cake out of the oven. Let's see if it holds up to the time-tested toothpick testing. They all passed the toothpick test after 10 minutes. But all ovens vary, so you need to keep an eye on it. I checked it after 5 minutes because my oven sometimes doesn't cook evenly, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't burn it and it didn't dry out. The next step is let cool 2 minutes before removing from baking sheet, and I've waited 2 minutes, so I'm going to remove from baking sheet. The next one is knead pouch of filling 15 to 20 times or until softened. Cut off corner to make about a 1/2 inch opening. Squeeze out filling onto flat sides of 6 cakes, about 1 tablespoon for each. Top remaining cakes flat side down. 1, 2, 3. Alright, well that part was very easy. The next step is empty pouch of graham cracker crumbs onto plate. Gently roll the outsides of the pie in graham cracker crumbs so that they adhere to the filling. Make 6 s'mores whoopie pies. Alright, so here I've got a nice styrofoam plate. The green people are sure to hate me, but I don't like doing dishes. Subject number 1. Okay, because you need it to squish out enough so you can roll it in the graham cracker, so let's try this. That was pretty nice. That worked really well. This has been a lot easier than potentially it could have been. Alright, so when it comes to how easy this is to make, it is extremely easy. Not only that, but as an added bonus, there was barely any dishes. These were super easy to make. They're fun to make, I guess. They're not a task like some things are, but this is definitely a good project to do with kids because it's really easy. There's not that many dishes. It can go messy, but if it does, it's probably not going to get as messy as other things. And this also makes a good amount of food. It doesn't make too much, it doesn't make too little. It makes 6. And in my family there are 6 people. My mom is gluten-free, so she can't have one, but if she was not gluten-free, then we would have one for everybody in the family, and that's pretty good. I mean, the average size of a family is 4, so you might have some people fighting over it at the end or splitting up the 2. But let's see how they taste, because taste is obviously probably the most important thing. Okay, so let's dissect this for a second. Let's recap. There are 2 pieces of cake, at the top and at the bottom, chocolate cake. Then in the middle is a frosting that on the box it says it has to do with like marshmallow fluff, basically. And then it's rolled in graham cracker crumbs. On the box it says the filling is made with real solo toasted marshmallow cream. Or creme. Creme, cream, creme, creme, cream, cream, creme, creme, creme. Who cares? I don't really. But when I tasted the frosting from the package, when I was, putting the frosting on, it tasted more like buttercream. So I'll test this and give you an idea of what this tastes like. That was really good, but it makes you really thirsty too. But then again, that's buttercream icing for you. If I could give one suggestion to this company about how they could improve this product, it would be that they need to change the frosting so that it's more marshmallow creme or cream as opposed to buttercream icing, because it's supposed to be s'more. So a key part of a s'more is the marshmallow. You can't have a s'more without a marshmallow. And so it needs to be a lot more marshmallow creme than buttercream, because buttercream makes it very dense and thick, and marshmallow, it's very rich and sweet, but it's not heavy. But overall, I really like this product. For some reason, I was under the impression that it was going to be a lot harder than it was. Maybe it's just the idea of having to separate the cake batter, cook it, and then put on the frosting inside and then rolling it. I don't know why I thought that was hard, but it isn't. It is not hard at all. It had a good flavor. The cake is moist. The frosting I do have a bit of a problem with, but overall this is an easy thing. It's very good. It's not expensive, and it's just a fun thing. It's a fun family thing to do. If you have any ideas for products that I should review that you've seen in the stores or that you've heard about, just write a comment below and I will check that out, and next time I go to the store I'll get it and I will make it if I need to, or I will just taste it and review it for you. So I really appreciate your views. Thanks for everything. This is something that's really fun to do, and hopefully I will do more. Hopefully you will give me your input and tell me how I should conduct these reviews, if I'm missing anything, if I should ask anything, if it's okay, if what I should test next. Thanks a lot.